In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 26, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. San Francisco Giants versus Minnesota Twins. The San Francisco Giants continue their road trip on Friday night in the opening game of a 3-game interleague series against the Minnesota Twins. San Francisco will be sending lefty Alex Wood to the mound and coming off a losing effort against the Colorado Rockies, where he finished by going 4.2 innings and giving up 7 runs on 7 hits with a pair of walks and 3 strikeouts. Minnesota has young right-hander Joe Ryan pitching here and lost to the Texas Rangers by throwing 6.1 innings and allowing 2 runs on 2 hits with 3 walks and 6 strikeouts. The Giants are 27-11 in their last 38 games following an off day and 8-1 in their last 9 interleague road games. The Twins are 3-7 in their last 10 interleague home games and 1-6 in their last 7 interleague games. The under is 7-1 in Giants' last 9 overall. The under is 9-1 in Twins' last 12 overall. The Giants are 6-2 in the last 8 meetings. This contest should have a playoff atmosphere to it, as both teams need victories. That could mean a relatively short leash for both starters, as managers are not able to give them the benefit of the doubt in a series where victories are a must for both clubs. Alex Wood has been hittable all season long, and he's really struggled this month when he's allowed 24 hits and 16 runs in his last 22.1 innings. Joe Ryan has been respectable this season, especially at home, where he has a 2.95 earned run average and .186 allowed batting average. The Minnesota Twins are in a must-win spot, as they need to stop the bleeding if they're going to remain in the playoff race. Twins and the reasonable price has to be the play, so the Minnesota Twins money line is our full game side pick. These two pitchers have not been performing as well as you'd hope for them to in their last 7 starts, as Alex Wood is 2-3 with a 4.78 earned run average and a 1.12 WHIP in 37.2 innings of work, while Joe Ryan is 3-3 with a 5.3 earned run average and a 1.21 WHIP in 37.2 innings during that stretch. Batting average of balls in play tells us how well teams are hitting the ball, and in the last 30 days, the Giants have a .280 BIP, while the Twins have a .274 BIP. Wood can be forgiven for giving up 7 runs in Denver. That is clear that the hardest ballpark in baseball to pitch in, but he has been pretty good on the road of late, allowing 3 earned runs in the 22.1 innings prior to the start in Denver. With how well Ryan is pitching and how Wood has performed on the road, that should help to keep scoring down. However, neither bullpen has been particularly strong. Minnesota is 15th overall in bullpen earned run average at 3.89, but San Francisco is at 4.3, allowing 48 home runs in 451.2 innings pitched. Minnesota has been no better in that category. In fact, much worse, allowing 68 homers in 490.1 innings. There could be some fireworks late, as both clubs have powerful lineups. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Cubs versus Milwaukee Brewers. The Chicago Cubs will visit the Milwaukee Brewers in the first game of their series in the National League Central from American Family Field on Friday night. The weather is expected to be mildly humid with a 0% chance of rain and 4.7 miles per hour winds. Chicago is 5-2 in their last 7 road games and 5-2 in their last 7 series opening games, while the under is 4-1 in their last 5 road games against a team with a winning record. Milwaukee is 10-4 in their last 14 series opening games and 3-11 in their last 14 division games, while the under is 2-0-2 in their last 4 games following an off day. The Cubs took 2 out of 3 games against the Brewers last week at Wrigley Field, and now they'll travel to Milwaukee to open another series with the Brewers. Freddie Peralta and Justin Steele will take the mound in this game, and they each had success in the past series between these two teams, but the Cubs present the most value as pesky road underdogs, so take Chicago to pull off the upset. Steele has quietly been a very solid arm for the Cubs, posting a 3.25 earned run average and 3.11 Fahrenheit IP across 23 starts. Steele's fastest pitch only reaches around 92 miles per hour, but he has great command and movement on his pitches that allows him to generate weak contact. In fact, he ranks in the top 20% of pitchers in average exit velocity and hard hit percentage. The Brewers collected just 2 hits and struck out 9 times across 6 scoreless innings against Steele last week, so he should have a great idea of how to attack the Milwaukee lineup once again. Peralta also had a solid start against the Cubs last week where he gave up 2 runs over 6 innings of work. He has very strong metrics and similar numbers to Steele, with a 4.08 earned run average and 3.07 Fahrenheit IP. But Milwaukee as a team has struggled lately, and their normally reliable bullpen has been very shaky in recent games. I just haven't been a fan of Freddie Peralta since rejoining the lineup for Milwaukee, as he lives off of strikeouts, and the K's just have not been there for Peralta. On the other side, the Cubs are playing well above their pay grade right now. But I think this is a spot where you ride it until the wheels fall off and back Justin Steele, who has been pitching very well as of late. The Cubs have had success against the Brewers this season, as evidenced by the past series in Chicago, so it's hard not to take the Cubs in this matchup as well, with one of their best starters on the mound. So the Chicago Cubs money line is our full game side pick. This game features 2 great starting pitchers, so take the under. Justin Steele has arguably been the Cubs' best starter this season, as he has a 3.25 earned run average and 3.11 Fahrenheit IP across 23 starts. He just tossed 6 shutout innings against the Brewers in his last start and should be able to replicate that performance, as Milwaukee is a bottom 5 offense in baseball against left-handed pitching. The Cubs might also struggle to generate offense in this game as they face Freddie Peralta, who has gotten a bit unlucky with a 4.08 earned run average that sits well above his 3.2x earned run average. He similarly had a great outing against the Cubs where he gave up just 2 runs across 6 innings. Look for each starter to dominate this game and for the game to stay under the posted total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Baltimore Orioles versus Houston Astros. The Baltimore Orioles and Houston Astros meet Friday in MLB action at Minute Maid Park. The Baltimore Orioles look for a win after splitting their last 12 games. The Houston Astros look to build on their 4-game winning streak. The Orioles are 115-236 in their last 351 road games and are 116-267 in their last 383 versus a team with a winning record. The Orioles are also 70-162 in their last 232 road games versus a right-handed starter. The Astros are 54-24 in their last 78 during Game 1 of a series and are 35-16 in their last 51 Friday games. The Astros are also 72-34 in their last 106 games on grass. This is a potential LDS matchup and can be a lot of fun, but the Astros are still one of the best teams on the planet still. Kyle Bradish has struggled in his last 7 games as he is 0-2 with a 6.03 earned run average in 34.1 innings of work. Lance McCullers Jr. has always done well against Baltimore as he is 3-0 with a 3.46 earned Rarajunab in 6 games and should continue to do so. Houston has done well at stealing bases without getting caught as in the last 30 days. They have stolen 15 bases on 16 tries, while Baltimore has swiped 13 bases on 17 attempts in that span. Although the Orioles are hot, the Astros should get the win, so the Houston Astros to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both offenses have been clicking as of late, as in the last 13 games the Orioles are averaging 4.69 runs per game while the Astros are scoring 5.92 runs per game. These teams can score runs early to make the total easier to reach, as Baltimore is pitching to a 4.34 team earned run average in the first 6 innings of a game, while Houston is pitching to a 2.95 team earned run average in that stretch. The over seems to be the better play in this matchup. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.